I, Mark Charles Poloncarz,
I, Mark Charles Poloncarz,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
the
duties of the office of Executive of the County of Erie
the duties of the office of the Executive of the County of Erie
according to the best of my abilities.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will add, so help me God, because we, for a few minutes there, were wondering where the Bible was. But we had it. Thank you all for joining here today, and truly good morning to all. Today we join in this beautiful Hall of Justice to affirm the promise I made to the people of Erie County 8 years ago to build the best Erie County it can be. We did that by returning county government to its rightful owners, the people of Erie County, and by embracing diversity and encouraging inclusivity for all. A county government that understands it not only works for the people of the community, but is a true representation of the people. Before discussing where we have been and what I hope to accomplish going forward, I do have to thank many for providing me the privilege to serve as your executive. Thank you to Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul for your kind words today, your friendship, and the work that we have done throughout the years to make Erie County, and now what you do to make New York the best it can be. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to Attorney General Letitia James for joining us, but more importantly for the work that you and your office do to protect the people of New York State from those who would harm us. Thank you. To Judge Jerry Whalen, thank you for administering the oath of office and for the friendship that both you and your wife Nora have had with me through the years. Additionally, as was noted, congratulations on your own re-election this year. The people chose very wisely by sending Judge Whalen back to the bench to serve us. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you to Deputy County Executive Maria White, our Commissioner of the Department of Public Works, William Geary, and our Personnel Commissioner, Minister Tim Hoags, for your inspiring words and the work that each and every one of you do to promote a stronger county for all. Thank you. To my family, my parents, Charles and Janice, of course to my brother Rob, his wife Lynn, my nephews Zachary and Ryan. You've seen them throughout my entire career. They are much taller, the boys especially, since my first race in 2005. But thank you for all what you have all done through the years. I would not be in this position today without the support of my family. Thank you. Thank you, Chairman Jeremy Zellner and the members of the Democratic Party for your continuing support of my efforts, first to have been Comptroller and then County Executive. And I know together, united as a Democratic Party, we can achieve anything on behalf of the people of this community. Thank you. To the members of my administration, county employees, partners in government, and others we've worked with these past years, thank you for all that you've done to create this new Buffalo, this new Erie County. And thank you to the people, the 925,000 or so of Erie County, my bosses who allow me the privilege to serve on their behalf. I will work very hard for you, and I will not let you down. And then finally to Heather, thank you for all that you've done, the love and support that you've given me these last few years, as well as your daughter Nadia, who unfortunately could not be here today. Thank you for what you've done to make me a better man and hopefully a better executive for the people of Erie County. I love you. 8 years ago, we, the people of our community, took back our government and restored it to its rightful purpose to serve the needs and create a better life for our citizens. We proved you can run a responsible government in a progressive manner, meeting the needs of our community while maintaining fiscal discipline. We also proved government can lead the way forward when others won't or can't to create a better community for all. For example, working together, we successfully returned health care to one of the poorest neighborhoods in our region by opening up the Erie County Health Mall, proving that you can deliver high-quality health care to impoverished areas. Since then, other healthcare providers like Jericho Road and G-Bon have invested millions in healthcare facilities in the inner city, returning high-quality healthcare to the neighborhoods that for years had been abandoned. Additionally, we've worked with our partners at ECMC to ensure the region's only Level 1 trauma center is the best it can be. And very soon, we will all join together to open the brand new state-of-the-art emergency department there. This is a legacy investment in our community we can all be proud to have made happen. Thank you to all who have supported it. As has been noted, we rolled up our sleeves together to address the scourge of the opiate epidemic. While we haven't finished our work yet, because of the work of so many, led by our Departments of Health and Mental Health, I am proud to say the U.S. Department of Justice considers Erie County to be the national model on how to combat the opioid crisis. Thank you to all who've played a role in responding to the opioid crisis. It is certainly a group effort, and while there is more work to do, I want to thank each and every one of you because we have saved lives. Thank you. Our health department also took the lead to address the risk our community's homes pose to the children from exposure to lead. As we all know, lead poisoning is an insidious disease that can steal a child's future. We could not wait for others to act. We had to act. That's why in 2016, I pledged $750,000 for 5 years, $3.75 million in total, to increase our county's efforts to reduce the threat posed by lead poisoning. We have made great strides in addressing the problem, but there is still more work to do. That's why today I pledge to continue this critical funding throughout my entire next term. This past year, we announced our most ambitious effort yet to ensure everyone leads as healthy a life as possible and has an opportunity to succeed in the new Erie County through Live Well Erie. Working with nearly 100 community partners in just a short period of time, Live Well Erie is working to address the social determinants of health to ensure that we leave no one behind in the economic turnaround that is the new Buffalo, the new Erie County. This effort will not come easy and will take many years to accomplish. But I know we can succeed because when we, the people of our community, come together, we truly can accomplish anything. And speaking of our economy, when I ran for executive, I said my primary focus would be on rebuilding our economy. That is exactly what we have done. If you remember, we have gone from the highest unemployment rate the county had seen in decades to the lowest, and now we have the highest job count Erie County has had in more than 50 years. County government has played a role in making this a reality by investing in new business parks in Tonawanda and Lackawanna, with successes at each in just a very short period of time. However, we are not done yet. We are continuing to invest in the former Bethlehem Steel Park Bethlehem Steel site in Lackawanna, and very soon we will take ownership of a site in Angola, which will be the location of a new, much-needed agricultural industrial park in the heart of our agricultural heartland in Eden, New York, and Erie County. Now, this is just the start, because there's so much work to do. We took some criticism when we did a number of things, but we proved we could grow your economy through progressive means. We were the first county in New York State to implement a strong recapture policy at our Industrial Development Agency to ensure companies delivered on their promise of job growth. Moreover, we implemented local labor, pay equity, and payment of taxes policies to guarantee that our community truly does benefit from the tax breaks we provide. Think about it. We were giving tax breaks to companies that weren't even paying their taxes. It was time to say enough's enough. Many criticize our efforts, truly from both the right and the left. Some said we would hurt our economy by implementing these policies. Others said we did not go far enough in stopping corporate welfare. And while we will never satisfy everyone, the proof of our success is the strongest economy that this region has seen in decades, thousands upon thousands of new jobs created, and now our IDA's tax recapture policy is the norm for across New York State. Thank you. However, our job is not done yet. That is why we will build upon these investments and policies to ensure that the great renaissance that we were seeing does not benefit just a few. I have no interest in leading our county if only the wealthiest among us succeed. As FDR said, the test of our progress is not whether we add more to the abundance of those who have much. It is whether we provide enough for those who have too little. We must ensure all benefit from the recent success by giving those struggling to get by the tools that they need to climb higher and provide for their families. We will do this by continuing to invest in daycare assistance for working families so parents can go to work or advance themselves through a better education so that they can provide for their children. And in the coming year, we will increase the rate paid to daycare providers so their employees can make a more livable wage. We will continue to invest in programs to alleviate the poverty that does exist across our county, from the inner city to rural America, because our county can only be strong when all of us are strong. We will continue to support our newest Americans, refugees and immigrants from all across the globe, who were revitalizing previously abandoned neighborhoods and proving when we build bridges between our fellow man, not walls to separate us, we are all stronger for it. Thank you. Additionally, we will continue to invest in our village, town, and city centers to fight the sprawl that waste resources and instead promote the advancement of clean energy and the return of walkable, livable communities built to withstand the growing challenges of climate change. Furthermore, we will invest in the creation of ErieNet to improve broadband access and choice in our community so Erie County is not left behind in the global, technologically rich economy of today. And we will take on other important issues that face our community, like the future of a convention center and a new lease with the Buffalo Bills, so we can continue to grow, yet still have the high quality of life that we are so used to. We can and will lift all boats as Erie County's tide continues to rise by investing in our neighborhoods, our communities, our people, through our government. Too many people look at government as being the problem. They say government is incapable of solving any issue. They believe that government should only provide the bare minimum of services. They say government is incapable of solving any issue. I reject that notion, because when you say that government is incapable of solving problems, you are actually saying people are incapable of solving problems, because a government is the collective embodiment of its people. I believe that government, when run effectively, can be a force for good. It must lead when others will not. Moreover, it has to lead to address the issues that we face. We have proven that a government built on the principles of compassion, inclusion, service to others, and fiscal stability can succeed. So today, I ask you to go forth with a renewed sense of dedication to the ideals of what our county can be, and with a purpose to create the best Erie County it can be for all. If we do, I know the best is yet to come. Thank you. Happy New Year, and may God bless Erie County and the United States of America, and you are all welcome to join us at an open house and reception in the Erie County's chambers across the street. Thank you very much.